Welcome back, wrestling fans. The world of WWE never stops spinning, but sometimes, it slows down for a reason, and that reason might be pain. Over the past few days, reports have emerged suggesting that one of WWE's most celebrated superstars, Seth "Freakin" Rollins, could be facing a serious decision about his career and his body. According to multiple sources, Rollins might need surgery to address an ongoing injury that's been bothering him for months, or possibly years. Yet, the truth behind the headlines seems layered, complicated, and uncertain. This report isn't just about another wrestler getting hurt. It's about the human being behind the performer, a man who's carried WWE through its biggest shows, its hardest times, and some of its most thrilling moments. Seth Rollins isn't just any athlete, he's a cornerstone of modern professional wrestling. And if he's forced to take time off, the effects will ripple across Raw, SmackDown, and even the WWE universe itself. Let's break down what's really going on, what the insiders are saying, and how this could change WWE's future in a major way. The rumors begin. It started quietly, a whisper from backstage, a few comments on social media, and then a report from a reliable wrestling news outlet. Sources close to the situation indicated that Seth Rollins has been working through a nagging knee injury for several months. Some fans noticed him limping after matches, while others pointed out that his in-ring style has subtly changed, relying less on high-impact moves and more on storytelling psychology. But recently, those whispers turned into a roar. A new report stated that WWE medical staff might recommend surgery for Rollins if the pain doesn't subside. While there's no official confirmation from WWE yet, multiple insiders claim that this injury could sideline him for several months, possibly taking him out of the ring during a critical stretch of the WWE calendar. For many, that's a scary thought. Seth Rollins isn't just a performer, he's one of the few true workhorses left in WWE. From Payback to SummerSlam, from RAW to premium live events, he's constantly in motion, carrying storylines, mentoring younger talent, and representing the brand on every level. A legacy of resilience. To understand why fans are so worried, we need to remember the path Rollins has walked. Born Colby Lopez in Davenport, Iowa, Rollins began his wrestling journey in small indie circuits before rising through Ring of Honor and finally breaking into WWE's developmental system, FCW, which later became NXT. He wasn't handed anything, he built himself from the ground up, brick by brick, match by match. His talent, work ethic, and relentless passion made him one of the standout performers in WWE history. And yet, this isn't his first battle with injury. Back in 2015, Rollins suffered a devastating ACL, MCL, and meniscus tear during a live event in Dublin. The injury took him out for months and forced WWE to vacate the championship he held. Many thought that kind of setback could end his momentum forever, but Rollins came back stronger, more determined, and with a chip on his shoulder. That's why fans have faith in him now. Even if surgery becomes necessary, they believe he'll overcome it, just like he has before. The physical and mental toll. Professional wrestling is an art form, a blend of athleticism, storytelling, and emotion. But behind the lights and cheers, it's also a punishing physical grind. Every bump, every fall, every flip adds up. And for someone like Rollins, who's constantly pushing the boundaries of performance, that toll compounds quickly. Insiders close to WWE have said that Rollins has been pushing through pain for months, determined not to let down the fans or his colleagues. He's reportedly one of the locker room leaders, a professional who shows up early, stays late, and puts everything he has into each match. But the human body has limits, even for the architect. Reports indicate that Rollins might be suffering from a partial ligament tear or cartilage damage. That kind of injury doesn't heal easily, especially when you're performing several nights a week. Surgery might offer a permanent solution, but it also comes with recovery time, physical therapy, and the emotional strain of being away from the ring. For someone who lives and breathes wrestling, that absence can be even harder than the pain itself. WWE's dilemma. If Seth Rollins does indeed require surgery, WWE faces a major creative challenge. Rollins isn't just any name on the roster, he's a key figure in multiple storylines. He's been central to the World Heavyweight Championship picture and has had ongoing rivalries that could shape the company's direction for months. Removing him from television could leave a significant gap. But WWE has dealt with such situations before. When top stars like John Cena, Roman Reigns, or Becky Lynch took time off, the company shifted gears, elevating new talent to fill the void. This could be a similar turning point, giving rising stars a chance to shine. Still, there's no denying the void Rollins would leave. His charisma, in-ring psychology, and connection with fans are hard to replicate. His entrance alone, with the entire arena singing his theme, has become one of the most electric moments in WWE shows. Fans react worldwide. As soon as rumors about Rollins' possible surgery surfaced, fans around the globe flooded social media with messages of support. Hashtags like #Pray for Rollins and #Freakin Strong started trending on X, formerly Twitter. Clips of his greatest matches, from his Money in the Bank cash in at WrestleMania 31 to his battles with Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor, began circulating again, reminding everyone just how much Rollins has given to the business. Fans aren't just hoping he'll recover, they're celebrating his legacy in real time. Some have even called for WWE to honor him with a special segment or documentary, highlighting his contribution to the company. The wrestling world can be harsh, but it's also incredibly loyal. And right now, that loyalty is focused on one man, Seth Rollins. Becky Lynch by his side. It's impossible to talk about Rollins' life without mentioning Becky Lynch, his wife and one of WWE's biggest female superstars. The two have supported each other through career highs and personal challenges, becoming one of wrestling's most beloved couples. Insiders say Becky has been a rock for Seth during this uncertain time. Both have demanding schedules, yet they always seem to balance family and career with grace. If Rollins does undergo surgery, Becky is expected to take on a supportive role while continuing her own successful run in WWE. Their story together, from being champions at the same time to raising their daughter Rue, has added a human touch to the WWE universe. It reminds fans that behind the storylines are real people with real lives, love, and sacrifices. What could happen next? So what's the timeline? If Seth Rollins does go through with surgery, recovery could take anywhere from 4 to 9 months, depending on the severity. That could mean missing major events like Survivor Series or even the road to WrestleMania. However, there's also the chance that Rollins and WWE will try non-surgical options first. Modern sports medicine offers several treatments, such as stem cell therapy or PRP, platelet-rich plasma injections, which can help repair ligaments without surgery. WWE's medical team has used these techniques for other stars, allowing them to recover faster and return safely. So far, nothing has been confirmed, but the company is said to be weighing all options carefully. If Rollins chooses to rest and rehabilitate, fans might see him appear on Raw in a non-wrestling capacity, perhaps as a commentator, mentor, or authority figure. That way, he remains part of the show while healing. Rollins' own words. Interestingly, Seth Rollins has been relatively quiet about the injury. In past interviews, he's spoken about the difficulty of balancing physical pain with the demands of performing. He once said, "When you're a WWE superstar, you're never 100%. You just learn to live with the pain." That mindset explains a lot. Rollins is old school at heart, part of a generation that refuses to quit, no matter the odds. But it's also a reminder that heroes sometimes need healing too. Whether he addresses the rumors publicly or not, one thing is clear, fans will stand by him, every step of the way. The bigger picture for WWE. From a business perspective, Seth Rollins' potential absence could reshape WWE's creative plans. He's been one of the company's most reliable performers, both in the ring and in merchandise sales. If he steps away for surgery, WWE might pivot by pushing stars like Gunther, Damian Priest, or Drew McIntyre into the spotlight. It could even open doors for returning legends or new faces from NXT to step up. At the same time, this moment serves as a reminder of how demanding the WWE lifestyle can be. The constant travel, the weekly matches, the pressure to perform, it takes a toll on even the best athletes in the world. Rollins' situation might inspire WWE to adopt even stronger wellness and injury prevention programs, ensuring that their top talent can perform safely and for longer careers. Fans' emotional connection. Beyond championships and storylines, what makes Seth Rollins so special is the emotional bond he's built with fans. He's played both villain and hero, but he's always commanded respect. His passion feels real, his effort undeniable. That's why this news hits so hard. Fans don't just admire Rollins for his athleticism, they admire him for his resilience, his creativity, and his ability to reinvent himself time and again. From the architect to the Monday Night Messiah to the visionary, Rollins has evolved like few others. Each version of him reflected something deeper, about struggle, ambition, and transformation. So whether he's on the screen or off recovering, that connection won't fade. In fact, it might grow even stronger. The wrestling world waits. At this point, WWE has yet to issue an official statement. And that silence has only fueled more speculation. But the wrestling community understands that these decisions aren't taken lightly. For now, all eyes remain on Rollins. Will he fight through it once again, or will he finally give his body the rest it deserves? Either way, one thing's for sure, his story is far from over. Because if there's one thing Seth Rollins has taught the world, it's that no matter how hard you fall, you can always rebuild, piece by piece, step by step, until you stand taller than ever. Whether this is a brief setback or a long road to recovery, fans will be there, singing his song. Musical notes, whoa oh oh oh. And when that music hits again, whenever it happens, the eruption from the WWE universe will remind everyone why Seth Rollins is, and always will be, one of the greatest to ever do it.